We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
Solid left hand to the head. A little head hunting with the right. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know...
The Kids hit flush by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, and banging away he goes. He goes down. He goes down, and I think his trainer's going to go nuts because of why he did.
Well, he understood going into this fight that he could not be on the inside, and he forgot it. And that's the thing about boxing. You forget for a second, you pay a price.
The Kid's punch didn't come close. Cotto's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Oh, good exchange there. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Come on, stay away.
Flush right hand to the head. The combo lands upstairs. The Kid's got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. The Kid's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good power punch, the right hand landed. Miguel Cotto's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Hits him in the mug with the right. Cotto's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. So the beat goes, he is damaged badly there. Wow! I love what Cotto's opponent's doing to him tonight. He's just saying, listen, I'm gonna get there first, and I'm gonna do it with a certain level of aggressiveness that's gonna get that end result. Cotto down, looking up.
Get up. Focus.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Blocks that belt line well. He comes back with the left hand again. And he decides to tie up again.
Come on, come on.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. The Kid's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
4, 5, 6, 7.
but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots in the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good smooth work by Miguel Cotto. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Commits to the straight right. The kid's like a piece of Velcro against his opponent recently here. He seems like he's clinching more after that knockdown.
Yeah, that's exactly what he has to do right now. Now he has to be able to just get past this little bit. It's kind of like being in a bad rapids. You know, you're going down those waterfalls. You better be in a canoe. You better be in something. This is his canoe. This is his raft.
Takes one. Good, solid right hand lands.
Punch and move. Punch and move. Relax. Relax.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Miguel Cotto. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
The kid's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
It's going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Cotto's in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been a busier guy. And also, he's been a better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
Not able to land the headshot. The kid's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Come on, man. Get out of there. Get out of there.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Now hugging on the inside. Well off the mark by Miguel Cotto.
Focus.
The kid's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to... There it is! Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. Knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
A headshot blocked. The kid's well off the mark that time. So he went down earlier, and yet he's still fighting with the same kind of style, the same kind of disposition he was fighting with before the knockdown. If I'm the opponent, maybe that's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I didn't hurt the guy that much.
Or maybe it's a sign that this son of a gun is just very predictable. He can't change. And maybe I'm going to have a party tonight because I'm going to keep catching with the same thing until he takes it away from me.
That's a good point. Showing you some defense there with the block. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Scores with the combo to the head. Miguel Cotto's clamped down by a solid. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
You're not focusing.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Unable to score with the hook. Cotto's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the kid. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's now going to have to put his survival instincts on display. Teddy, what is the best way to survive a scenario like this? You've been knocked down. You're clearly damaged.
Yeah, well, right now, what you have to do is you have to fight against what your instincts are. Sometimes your instinct is to pull away from what's hurt you. Well, he pulls away, he gets hit. He goes right into the line of fire of those wide punches. He actually has to do something.
Look at that! Unbelievable! Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
Get up, come on, get up.
Teddy, do you think he can go on much longer here?
No, he's going to need to grab a little bit, take a little time off that clock.
Yeah, now, come on, now, let me see.
Combination to the head. And that's the end. Cotto's. Well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Come on.
How about that left hand?
Get that head moving.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead
Double
he's
up
hugging.
your punches. Keep moving, keep moving.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Miguel Cotto. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Get focused.
Blocks it away. Goes up top with a right hand. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Cotto's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, Customato, my mentor, he used to tell me the real good ones, they make it up as they're going. Right now, he's making it up as he goes.
I think this fight is going in one distinct direction now. I'm just glancing at your scorecard here, Teddy, at the start of round number 8.
Okay, now get
and
your
it's clear to
hands up.
see
Get
what
your
was
hands
a
up. That's
close
it.
fight could quickly turn into a one-sided fight.
Yeah, because he's worrying me now. You know, he's starting to do that thing that we talk about as trainers that you never want to see. He's throwing don't hit me punches. Like, you know, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Guess what? The other guy's not going along with it. He's not leaving him alone.
Some blood from the nose of Cotto now. Miguel Cotto's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Cotto's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Miguel Cotto.
Stay away from the inside.
Cotto's combination punching is working well here. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Clinching.
Good right hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And with a lack of offense came some sloppy defense. Just look at his face now.
Yeah, and you know what? He should look at his trainers too, because I always say that about this business. Where are the teachers? Where are the trainers? He should be able to get away from punches. With his experience, he should do a better job than he's been doing tonight.
Wide open uppercut, baby. Come on.
Very effective hook by Miguel Cotto. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Blocking a score. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Miguel Cotto.
The kid showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Cotto's got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the kid. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. And we come. The kid's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's a kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
Good shot there with that left. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Look at that combination by Miguel Cotto. Blocks the headshot. Miguel Cotto's doing well here with that two-punch combination. And he just holds on there.
Use your feet.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. The kid's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short.
Good steady work in the recent rounds by him. As we look at your scorecard, Teddy, round number 11 underway, and that momentum that he's been carrying through to this point has evened up the fight.
And he has to do just what he's doing. But now it's up to his opponent now to get a little kick in the backside and say, hey, I let him get back into it. I got to get back. I got to pick it up.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. And he ties up on the inside. Cotto's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Shake it off.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. The kid's defense is paying off now. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Cotto's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Landing a two-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. A big right hand lands from Cotto. And yet another big shot comes in. From absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world, he just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. The kid's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.